Not that your independence will do you much good now. You will sleep with me tonight, and that is that. Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Espoir David, and today I'm going to play a game called Elias's Ordinary Night. Hello, Elias. I have a feeling that this night is going to be very less than ordinary, but I don't know, I've been surprised before. Goodness me. I stayed out much longer than I expected. I did not think that a simple stroll would become quite so exhilarating. I am surprised there were so many people out and about, actually. Given the lateness of the hour, I had assumed that most sensible people would be indoors this close to midnight. But apparently not. I met a rather interesting fellow, as a matter of fact. Oh, but where are my manners? I fear I have kept you waiting long enough. And all on your own, too. How inconsiderate of me. You must have been so lonely. It is very good to see you again, dear. I might have been gone for over an hour, but I assure you, I was thinking about you during my absence. Now, I wonder, does that hold true for you too? Were you also thinking of me? I very much hope that you were. You are very dear to me, you know. It would break my heart if you did not miss me, at least a little bit. Though, it would seem you have been rather busy in my absence. Oh. Knock over these pillows. Knock over that lamp and vase. Goodness me. My poor apartment is in a terrible state. Did I not tell you to behave yourself the last time you did this, dear one? I believe I was quite firm when I said I did appreciate your silliness. I had hoped this talk would be able to correct your unseemly behavior, but apparently not. It seems further instruction shall be in order. You shouldn't be making such a mess of our home. You will be living here too now, whether you want to or not. I know that you're still adjusting, but I'm not prepared to budge on this matter. There is little point in you turning my apartment upside down. I keep the door locked whenever I go out, so there's no hope of you escaping. You will never be able to leave me of your own volition. Is the camera going to turn around and he's actually talking to a puppy or something? And even if you were to flee, there would be nowhere for you to flee to. There is nobody, to my knowledge, who would take you in. Didn't your family abandon you? It is quite the sorry state of affairs, really. I struggle to imagine how anybody could cast you aside when you are so lovely. But never mind. Your family might not want you, but I do. I will be your family now. I will be your friend. I will provide for you and lavish attention upon you, so you needn't fret. Do not shirk away from me now. That hurts, you know. I could not bear it if you were to fear me, after all I've done for you. If I truly wished to teach you a lesson, I could always lock you up in the dark. You would be truly at my mercy then. If being kind does not work, scaring you into obedience is certainly an option. But I'm not that cruel. Certainly I would never wish to cause you any harm. You are so weak and so feeble. Bending you to my will would not be much fun. I would much rather prefer it if you could come to love me of your own volition, just as I love you. Yes, indeed. I know it might sound surprising, coming from a man such as myself, but I really do love you. It was love at first sight, in fact. And can you really blame me? Your eyes are just so bright, just like jewels, and the sounds that you make, they are exquisite. It is nice to have somebody about the house to return home to after my nightly walks. Though I could do without all the mess. It will take me quite some time to put my apartment in order. But first, I think I ought to give you a bath. You are looking rather disheveled, dear one. I know you dislike it when I bathe you, but I have no choice. I cannot have you wandering around looking like that. I only want what is best for you. So come here, dear one. Let me get you nice and clean. I will wipe all the dirt off you until you look impeccable. Then I shall let you sleep with me on my bed. Do you like the sound of that? No. How very hard to please you are. You truly are independent. Not that your independence will do you much good now. You will sleep with me tonight, and that is that. It has been such a long time since I could enjoy the warmth of another. I think that you will do finely. I hope you're ready to be showered with affection. I'm sure if we continue living together, you will come to crave my touch even more than I do yours. I am most looking forward to it. Until that day comes, however, I suppose I will have to keep forcing my kindness upon you, you silly thing. Now, forgive me, but I cannot help myself. I simply must embrace you. You're far too lovely to resist. Ah, your fur really is soft. The boy I met earlier tonight was charming, but you are in a league of your own. You are a sweet, precious thing. And now that I've found you, I am afraid I have no desire to let you go. Will you not let me stroke you for just a little while? Yes, just like that. It seems you can behave after all. Good kitty. I think you and I are going to get along splendidly. Don't you?
That was pretty ordinary, but Elias, you were kind of creeping on that kitty. That kitty's like, wait, hold on a second. What's going on here? And today I'm going to play a game called Phantasm. It's later than you'd like, with the sky pitch black and no one else in sight. The streetlights light a hazy path, which you follow almost robotically, until you turn down a familiar alley to see an unfamiliar figure. Before you can move away, the figure is towering over you. Oh! And here I thought I'd be waiting all night. But, sir and or madam, who might you be? Who are you? You're not that guy from Bobo, are you? Out of all the questions you had, that was the first to leave your mouth. They call me Phantasm, I guess. You can call me Taz if you want. No, thank you. Fair enough. They seemed to shrug under their sheet costume. Well, as strange as this is, at least they seem friendly so far. But who waits in an alley wearing a ghost sheet costume? So... You trail off, unsure what to ask, or if you even should ask anything. Was this person dangerous, or not? They're strange, for sure. Oh yeah, should probably explain myself, duh. I'm here for your body.
Oh no! Not my body!
You're gonna say you don't mean it like that, right? Right? You tense and pull a frankly disgusted face. Not like that, you freak. Alright. I mean, we still could. I mean, it depends on what you're into, but... Who's the one in costume here? Possession, I guess. This body is less than ideal. Just what the fluff was this dude talking about? They must be insane. Or maybe you are, and this is just some vivid hallucination. Still, when they moved ever closer, you found yourself stepping further away. Hey man, and I mean that in the most gender-neutral way, can you, stay back? 6 feet?
6 feet, sir, and or madam.
Phantasm did not stop, seeming to just stare at you blankly. Or maybe they made a face, not like you could tell.
Afraid I can't.
They took another step forward, managing to cage you against the alley wall.
Like I said, I need a new body, and I happen to like yours.
No!
Why do you like my body so much? Why my body? Why not someone else? They paused, seeming to think hard before responding.
I guess it's 'cause you're cute.
He thinks I'm cute.
Jesus, this night couldn't get any weirder. If I'm cute, why are you trying to kill me? Why not just ask me out like a normal person?
Well, I'm not normal, if you can't tell. And, I don't know, figured you'd say no, all things considered.
They weren't wrong. Considering it was starting to become clear that things were dire, to say the least, you humored them. And if I didn't say no? What if I said yes?
Then I'd get us takeout and you'd survive the night.
Can I have that option, please? It was better than whatever they had planned originally.
You know what? Fluff it. Let's go to your place then. Unless you want to eat in a graveyard.
My place it is.
Yay!
What happens if we do some things differently? What if I just run? What if I like, bye, sir and or madam?
You turn and run away, hearing their heavy footsteps behind you. You risk a glance at them, nearly screaming at the sight of a knife in their hand.
Oh no!
So that's how we're gonna play, huh?
You only hope you can outrun them.
Sir and or madam, those are some sweet boots. Those are some nice boots you got there.
Ending.
Run, run!
Rip off the sheet to distract them. That seems like the worst thing you could possibly do.
You quickly snatch a handful of the sheet in your fists and pull. Hopefully being undressed will distract them enough for you to take off running. Only, what you saw left you frozen in place.
Oh!
A body, corpse rather, with no head, was currently pinning you to the alley wall. Just what the fluff was happening?
Now you've done it.
How were they speaking without a mouth, you briefly wonder, before freaking the fluff out.
Yo, what the heck?
A hand slaps over your mouth.
Sorry it had to be this way, but hey, I'll make it quick.
The vivisection on his chest rips, tearing open to reveal tentacle-like appendages.
I don't know how to feel about this. See you on the other side.
Ending.
Goodbye.
Wow. How very irregular. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Take care of yourself. Have a great night, and remember, there is always hope.